Guys, I woke up at 5:30 this morning. That's not normal. I keep waking up so early, and yeah, by like 8 p.m. I am exhausted. This is a little bit of a different setup, isn't it? I'm gonna try not to look at the camera very often, but I kind of had this idea, right? He's not for everyone. I quite like James Corden, okay? I like carpool karaoke. I like listening to podcasts all of a sudden when I'm walking. And I kind of thought, I like seeing streets. I watched some random video the other night where it was like driving through Miami at night. It was so fun to watch. Why don't I go for drives and have a double camera set up and yeah, show you some of the streets that you drive down. Maybe I could drive through central London. I quite like this idea. But anyway, I am off to, I'm gonna go to Tesco, which is apparently the biggest supermarket in London. That's what Google says. I don't know the square footage, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna go down, saying that, I don't know exactly how to get there because you're my sat nav. Where am I now? I'm kind of in like the other end of Maida Vale, just going towards like Notting Hill. But the speed limit is 20 miles an hour everywhere in London. Do you wanna move over? Not sure how I feel about cyclists. I like the idea of it. I don't think I could ever do it myself because I'm not actually a very confident cyclist. I just generally don't go to a big supermarket. It's effort, and I just had some time this morning before seeing my friends later. Just go for it. Yeah, let's just go. You gotta get out sometime. Do you wanna maybe decide where you're going, darling? Cyclists with headphones, that shouldn't be allowed. So this area is Westbourne Terrace, or it's like Westbourne Grove. I think I've done a vlog on this before. I will link my Notting Hill vlog at the end, if I remember to. And I'm just so used to just going tap, 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 and then you pay like a few quid for delivery. But I kind of felt like actually going to a supermarket, so it feels a bit weird. You don't tend to do that in the city. Oh, look at that car, that's so cute. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm trying to do things a little bit different, just kind of, I think it's tricky when you have a YouTube channel because the expectation is that you just have like one topic that you talk about, but I do think I'm interested in quite a lot of different things. So yeah, I'm just going to show you bits of London, shopping. Maybe I might do this as like a little bit of a series, might go to Whole Foods next week. I may have gone the wrong way. I was meant to turn left, I think, further up there. What I'll do next time is bring my other phone with me so I can use it as a sat nav. Oh, anyway, we got to go down Vernon Street and I'm indicating again, even though it's not actually a proper turning. Oh my god, I was meant to turn left. Do I have to pay for parking? I hate car parks. I'm so glad I don't have a big car. Oh guys, I'm getting my car washed. How much is it? We are in like Fulham, Chelsea. No, where are we? Kensington. Hi.
Okay.
I'm good, thanks.
You can park the car in the car park anywhere.
Over an hour wait. Maybe not. Made it to Tesco. Right, I'm going to use you as my camera on my phone. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. Let's go get some food. So you've got a little click and collect section there as well. This is why I don't usually go to supermarkets in London, because there's just always someone. But drama aside, they've got this big summer section. I cannot believe I have not had alcohol in probably about 5 weeks, but I probably have broken this by the time I've watched this, because it's actually my birthday as you're watching this. Well, it was probably my birthday the day before, so yeah, I hope I had a nice birthday. And part of my slightly healthier eating, oh, the dates on these aren't great, I'm going to grab corn on the cob, and I'm going to also get some broccoli once I see it. I love watermelon. Oh my gosh, maybe this isn't a good idea while I'm vlogging. I need to scan this. So then you can see, yeah, when I scan my club card, it's going to be $2.25 for the watermelon, and then $1.29, just a normal price for the corn on the cob twin pack. And you can kind of watch it as you go along. You can delete things. As a kid, I always hated tomatoes, but I feel like now I'm like properly into them. Are these all the same? Yeah, let's get... There we go. And then I also did pick up some kale as well. Everyone always loves seeing all like the ready-made stuff that we have in the UK. I mean, gunpowder potatoes, they look quite good. Yeah, so this is just the potato section. Obviously got some nice roasted veg, stuffed mushrooms, this fire pit brand. I don't think it's, yeah, exclusively for Tesco. Well, that triple grain salad looks good, doesn't it? That's not too bad for $2.50. And of course, it's the right time to be buying strawberries. But I think I might buy a big tray, although they literally go out of date within about 3 seconds. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. I was actually going to go to Lidl, which is a little bit further north of London. I probably will pop there anyway and do my shop at some point, but yeah, let me know if you want to see that. I'm interested to see what you get for, I don't know, 30-40 quid at Lidl and Aldi actually. And I might as well get some actual mixed leaf salady things. I mean, honestly, I think the amount of mixed salad I've thrown away over the years, I judge to think I probably could have gone on holiday a few times. I'm just trying to predict how many comments I get about how much plastic we have in the UK. I mean, just these mushrooms, and not even kind of card with plastic. It's like full-on plastic. Oh, there's some posh mushrooms. You can get like really little salads, but I find that these are actually really terrible value. I have been making my own dressing. I'm finding olive oil, garlic, salt and pepper, and a squeeze of lemon is quite a nice dressing. I always like seeing bananas paid by weight rather than individual. In my area, I mean, it probably cost me money to get here with my detour. Let's get 4 bananas. They're 27p a banana, but these probably will end up being, I don't know, maybe like 16. I'm gonna have to get my list out. So I'm gonna head into the fish section, and it's really nice because it doesn't actually smell of fish. Mastercraft Butchers here. Oh, this is a really nice Tesco. Oh, a Scottish beef T-bone steak for £13, obviously done on weight. Oh, I feel like this stuff is a proper treat. Oh, I haven't really thought about this. Maybe I should get one of these. Look how much choice there is. Nice little lamb roast there for £8.50, or if I can get you in the shop, that would help. Oh, ribeye for £8.20. Ribeye's the best, isn't it? Or sirloin, which one's better? Do you know what? I'm gonna get that, and yeah, and then you've got lots of pre-made. Oh, I can just hear all the Americans going, what on earth? I mean, this is not a normal Tesco thing. I think that's pretty fair to say. Beef bombs, $4.40, stuffed with cream cheese with some seasoning. Beef stir fry, $5.15. Get a decent amount there. And then you've even got some Thai-style chicken stir fry. Beef bavette. Oh my gosh, brisket. I don't think I've ever really had beef brisket. And they've even got some pork ribs ready to go. Wow. Just wanted to call out, they've got a plant and vegetarian section. Probably all the standard things that we see a lot in the UK now, that Vivera brand. Wicked, corn, for example. It's so interesting to come here when I'm so used to like small stores, like massive packets of like stuff ready to go. Obviously you need to cook it first. Now into the fish section, and this is usually what I get. I get maybe one of the sea bass. Let me just see what they've got. Maybe lemon sole. I don't feel like I've had that in a really long time. I usually go for stuff where it's got like a little bit of seasoning or something going on. So just noticed this one up here. We've got a lime chili and lime infused salmon fillet. I'm also going to grab this Mediterranean sea bass because I bought this ages ago and I've never been able to find it. I must say this type of food was honestly most of my diet the last like 10 years, but I'm trying really hard to like not eat as much like processed food. But yeah, in the UK we just have a lot of stuff that's like ready to go. You literally take it out of the box, chuck it in the oven. I do personally love these kind of like trays, so you get like a spatchcock chicken for £5.20, whack it in the oven, serves 4. There we go, there's another one there that's right up my street, but I just obviously that's not full-on processed. Actually, something that I would like to get, and I've been having as part of my breakfast, I usually have 2 eggs, scrambled or poached, but I've been buying this brand Heck, which I was told by someone ages ago is like the best and the healthiest way to have sausages. I'm not telling you what to eat, but I'm just letting you know what I'm buying, but not the pork. Oh, they're not on offer. They're on offer quite often. Yeah, that's quite funny because they're £3 in my local Tesco, but you only get 6, but you get 10 here, so that's quite good. Yeah, our bacon is amazing, and this Jolly Hog, that bacon is probably amazing. We're just right by the door, so they've got this kind of like grab and go section, yeah, with all some of the obviously most popular cheeses that you can grab for your evening. You can grab whatever you need, and then some olives. You can make a nice little board, can't you? Oh, cured meats, which are my absolute favourite. Even some little Mediterranean things on the end. Obviously finished off with some champagne and wine. This is a really nice Tesco. We've got this nice Cafe Harris and Whole. And we've got clothing upstairs, beige picky bits. I don't need any because we're not going on a picnic or anything anytime soon, but just as an example, yeah, you've got finest range of different pies, sausage rolls, pork pies. Oh, I love a pork pie, definitely a treat. Yeah, we just like a lot of like processed things ready for a picnic, like a quiche, good cold or warm. And then these are really good, these mini satays. I went through a phase, kept buying them and eating them, not really realising that they probably weren't too healthy, but cocktail sausages I think are my personal favourite. And again, another massive section for ready meals that are plant-based and vegan, and that brand Bowl is quite a big one over here now. Microwave burgers and hot dogs. My absolute favourite food along with steak is pizza, so we always have loads of Pizza Express products. I think they now do slightly bigger pizzas because these individual pizzas, I don't know, I feel like they're not big enough. Tesco finest ones, I think, out of all the supermarkets, including M&S. Buffalo mozzarella one there on the left is absolutely fantastic. And if you want to be a little bit healthier, I do this every so often. They are obviously more expensive for £3, but you can get like the small one, and it's like 500 calories, which I don't think is too bad. Obviously, you get quite a lot of crust, but that's quite a good way to have pizza without kind of like going crazy. So it is endless ready meals along this aisle. Charlie Bingham's is always a like kind of more premium one that's on the top shelf there, and then everything else is pretty much own label. That's what our supermarkets are like, but there's always a meal deal. And this is what I mean. I think, I want to say Tesco were maybe one of the first doing it, but for £12, again, you've got to have one of those club cards. You get a main, a side, a dessert, and a drink. So let me just give you an example. So you'll get dinner to two, some ranch steaks. Obviously, you're not going to get like sirloin steaks, or maybe whatever this chicken thing is, chicken tagine, and then you'll get a side, like some rabbit chips, and then you'll get a dessert. It's usually like a pack of two, so you've got profiteroles there, little millionaire's tarts. What else? We've got little cheesecake moments. You'll get two, and then you'll get one pack of these, so you'll get a pack of 6 of Cokes, which is pretty generous actually, or a bottle of wine, and then if not, you can get a double bottle of some sparkling crisp, I don't know, fizzy something or other. I don't tend to buy juices, although I do love them. Having orange juice just reminds me of being on holiday. I don't trust myself in buying it because I will literally drink the whole thing. And many years ago when I was a teenager and I had quite bad skin, the dermatologist was like, stop drinking orange juice. So I just find if I don't drink fruit juices, my skin's a little bit better, even now in my ripe age. And being Brits, this is the tea section. I don't think I really need any teas, but yeah, this is a mix of regular tea, fruit teas, and then we're going into the little hot chocolate and coffee section. I don't usually buy long life milk, but I kind of want to get some oat milk just so I've got it. Maybe vanilla would be quite nice. I can pop it in the cupboard. I'm one of those crazy people who I love normal milk. I like whole milk. I'll drink a glass of milk, like I'm that crazy, but I went through a phase where I was drinking quite a lot of oat milk, not really realizing that obviously it's very carb heavy because it's oats, and I'm trying to like cut down on my carb intake. So yeah, we'll give that one a go. And any Brits watching, don't worry, I don't put it in my tea. I use normal milk for my tea. We have got some dairy milk flapjacks. These are the types of containers that you like used to bring into like the office when you used to all be in the office, but there's always like a combo deal, obviously again with a club card. So if you're maybe coming to visit, these are always good for kids. I used to always get these for my nieces actually, the little gingerbread kit, but it's everything from like muffins, cookies, flapjacks, cornflake clusters. You have obviously loads of jam donuts with actual jam inside or jelly, which is amazing. And then there's always different tierings of cookies. So you've obviously got your £1 one, so you get 5 in a pack. Then you've got this Wicked brand, which I don't know, would assume would be vegan because that brand is vegan. And then you have like the finest ones, which are like £1.65 for 4. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm starving. Almond Croissants are my absolute favourite. So you're 2 for £1.45. Loads of good beige items. But I do have to say, look at that packaging. That is ridiculous. I don't know, maybe they had a stock issue. But do they need to be in those plastic tubs? Definitely not. But we don't have like loads of kind of fresh birthday cakes or anything like that, but we've got lots of bread. Krispy Kreme donuts, I'd say they are in a lot of stores now. They're in most of the Tesco's, even the little stores near me. So yeah, you've got 6 minis for £6.25. What have we got over here? Donut bites, 8 for £4.25, and then the full share a dozen is £13.95. And we also love a pre-packed cake. Absolutely love it. If you're going to go for any, look out for either, I'd say, personal choice, anything Cadbury related, so like something like this would be awesome, or anything with Mr. Kipling. That's a really big brand here. Just trying to see if there's anything new that I haven't seen before, but I quite like that the packaging in some cases has got little windows so you can see what you're getting. Oh my gosh, angel cake though, proper dirt cheap, £1.45, is incredible. I should put it back, let's not touch it. Absolutely love flaked almonds. They're always in the cooking section, and our eggs do not need to go in the fridge. Maybe I'll do another video on all the kind of crazy British things that we have. Let me know if you want to see that. But something like this, full Monty, so you're getting baked beans, sausages, potatoes, mushrooms, bacon burgers, and mini beef cutlet all in one for £1.60. I'm not buying it, I'm putting it back, but yeah, we have some interesting items. And a huge section for baked beans as well. I am not allowed down this aisle because I have given up crisps. Oh, I love crisps so much, but crisps don't love me. Someone the other day was asking like how cheap our alcohol is. I'd obviously show you sometimes. 18 cans of Carlsberg for £10. Cans are obviously cheaper, so you've got Budweiser there, 18 cans for 13 quid. This has got to be the cheapest. The box wine, you get 3 litre of wine for £14.50. Now I can't promise it tastes nice. And they've got a massive section of ready to drink small bottles as such. So yeah, you've got all your pre-mixed cocktails. As I said before, you can drink in public here in the UK, just not on public transport, I think is my understanding. Yeah, there's a lot of the, like this brand Hun, where it's like a gin and tonic, but a little bit more premium. Also, a lot of them as well have got like wine. Yeah, you get wine in a can these days, which I don't personally like. That's a little fizzy number. Little bottles, like when you're on an aeroplane, and even some Prosecco. So a lot of people will buy these. You can see up here on the top right, a little mixed sharing pack there for £10, and you get 10 cans. And someone did ask me to show you the ice cream. This brand, Carte d'Or, if I'm pronouncing that right, is a really popular one in the UK, but we tend to have a mixture of kind of premium, own label. Own label's really good. I know I've definitely shown these Tesco ice creams before. They're very popular. And then we tend to have, there's usually some kind of, yeah, Cornish, Cornwall, vanilla dairy there, and then some more entry price point ones. But as I pan up, we obviously have a lot of brands that everyone has around the world, so interested to hear whether these prices are what you pay. And of course Cadbury have got something going on in there as well. Sorbet is a pretty popular thing here. I am really basic, and I would definitely buy something like Madagascan vanilla, like absolute love. And then Halo Top, which has probably gone from 0 to 100 in the space of about, 2 years. That's obviously a really popular ice cream brand because it's kind of technically a low calorie, ice cream brand, and they've always got lots of different ones. But we do also have quite a lot of vegan offerings now, all around London, even in my small Tesco. So we have a pretty decent selection of little ice creams and lollies. I love mini milks. They remind me of my childhood and they're super yummy. I did have some Fabs in my freezer, which obviously melted, so they went in the bin. Little Moons in stock. Do you remember last year when it went crazy and everyone wanted them? And then obviously you got different types of Magnums as well. Love a Magnum. I did my best filming, guys, but yeah, let me know if you want me to kind of come to a store and show you like all the crazy British stuff, which I'm not going to buy because I don't want to waste the food and money. But yeah, this is my shop. Usually this fast tracks you because you just kind of scan it on the top of the till, but it looks like they've got it combined with their trolley self-service, but never mind. I've actually just bagged it quickly while I was waiting, which is fine. If there's any issue there, we'll basically randomly spot check people. Everything's scanned okay? There we go. And because I'd scanned everything, I didn't need to pack it here, so home time. Okay. I don't know if that was potentially the worst vlog I have ever done, but I hope you enjoyed. Oh my god, I thought that was someone. Oh my god, that scared the life out of me. I mean, he looks very happy. A lot more premium items than I thought Tesco did. I thought like the setup was really cool. I don't know, I liked it. But anyway, if you want to see more, let me know. I think going forward, I know I do a lot around London. I'll do maybe like a fun shop like that, or maybe we'll go to like a department store, I don't know. Then I'll go to something touristy, and then maybe more of like a vlog just out and about in my life. So I'm going to mix things up over the summer so that you can get to see a little bit of what I get up to, and yeah, some of my tips and suggestions if you're coming over here. What's the next vlog? I don't know. Subscribe. I mean, if you've made it this far in the vlog, I'm actually quite shocked because I don't think I would even watch this. Thank you so much for watching. Come and say hi over on Instagram, although I have to confess my Instagram game is not particularly strong, so do with that with what you wish. I'm more of a stories person, but yeah, come say hi and subscribe if you want to see more. I don't know what the next vlog is. I don't know what order I've been doing these in. Have I gone to the Tower of London by now? I'm not sure. If not, stick around and I will see you next Friday at 6 o'clock. I might, oh gosh, am I gonna have to edit this out? I might start doing 2 vlogs a week, but don't hold me to it. But I might suddenly pop up on like a Tuesday. If not, I'll definitely do Fridays. Anyway, bye guys.